Good morning. Day 2, Labor Day 2024. Asheville, North Carolina is where we ended up. There's our bikes right in front of our rooms. Yesterday was quite the adventure. Within, as I mentioned, about 20 miles or so of Asheville, we got in a pretty heavy downpour, and we were so close we stayed in it, but we ended up getting separated. Denise got separated first from Don and I, and then we missed the exit and had to go back and forth and try to find it, and then he and I ended up getting separated. So you can imagine what it's like for me out there by myself trying to find a hotel in the rain with about 10-foot visibility. It wasn't that good, but we all got here, and we survived to talk about it. So just another adventure. If you want to see a rainbow, you got to stand a little rain, I think is how the saying goes. But it's a little overcast still today, but not raining. We're real close to the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're gonna jump on it and go up to the big main visitor center, and then ride back down the parkway down into Cherokee. That was not the original plan, but the weather has changed the plan. We were planning to go on up north on the parkway, but the weather looks better headed south, so we're going to do that. Just waiting around a little bit for some of the fog. I'm sure it's going to be foggy up on the mountain, so we're going to give it a little bit of time and head south. So we'll be leaving in shortly. Right on. May have been the shortest ride in the history of the Hikari group. About 9 minutes from our hotel. This is the upper visitor center. This is actually the headquarters of the Blue Ridge Parkway. I think we've been here a couple times before, but had to make a stop this time. Pretty cool. This is probably our second shortest ride in Hickory history. Another maybe 25 miles or so down the Blue Ridge Parkway, we're at Mount Pisgah Inn, which is a hotel and a country store along the parkway. Look at this. That is quite a view. Nice. We're gonna go check out the store now. Right on. This is the overlook observation deck at Mount Pisgah Inn. There's folks out here observing. There's Nene and Don observing their phones. Pretty awesome. Another 25-mile ride. Been here before. Highest point on the Blue Ridge Parkway, the Richard Balsam Overlook. Always have to stop here when we come by to say hello to Gary Lee and show him my new ride. Yeah, boy. He'd like that one too. Headed to Cherokee. Right on. Well, on the way to Cherokee, we turned the opposite direction and ended up in Maggie Valley. You think of that? Awesome. At the Mexican for lunch. It's time for lunch. We made it to Cherokee, Holiday Inn Express. You can see the casino in the distance. Don and I have to check that out. There's the sign. But it was a short day from a mileage perspective. We just rode about 50 or 60 miles on the Blue Ridge Parkway with a bunch of stops. We stopped at the headquarters, visitor center, stopped at Mount Pisgah Inn. They wouldn't let us have any lunch because we didn't have a reservation, and stopped at the highest point on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and lunch in Maggie Valley. So it was a really nice day. Weather was beautiful, nice and cool, probably about 70 degrees all day. Dropped down in the 60s at times when we got to the higher parts, but overall really good, really nice. But we're done for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Right on.